summer of 2014, WGR Southwest partnered with Filtrexx International and Zanker Recycling to create a living wall demonstration garden, displaying an erosion-resistant yet beautifully landscaped vertical surface.
Hi, my name is Brian Hoffman from Filtrexx International, and I'm here at WGR in Lodi, California to talk about the living wall system and a demonstration that we're putting together. So what we've got right now is basically the backdrop. Since this is a demo wall, we have basically wood and posts going into the ground, and once that's constructed, we'll put a little bit of base rock in behind this. We're actually going to build two different MSE walls. One is going to be what's called the Trinity system, and the other our earth block system. And in an MSE wall, typically you're building into the slope. And so what we're showing here is the base rock, the strapping material, and so you'll be able to see everything in a very small area that is going to be emulated in a much larger type deal. So the first one is called earth block, and this is an 80-pound block here. And what we'll do is we'll stagger these, so there'll be a pocket where a sock, and this is actually what we call our grow sock. One of these guys will be placed in here, and this grow sock has media, a really nice growing media in it, and it has void spaces in the sock. So we're going to grow, and so we have seed, media, and something to hold it in. We're going to grow this out like a chia pet. There'll be an irrigation system in here. There'll be drip tape, and once we get this all going, it will sprout out, and you won't see the sock. All you'll see is a nice green area. Over here, the same type of idea, but we're using welded wire instead of the earth blocks. So again, the grow socks are going to go right back behind here. We're going to put base rock behind that and our strapping system that would tie into the slope. And as that grow sock grows out, you're not going to see any of this welded wire. So again, a nice green fascia. And if later on you want to plant some natives in there as well, you can actually plug in to the sock, just cut a little slice in it, plant in a live plant, and presto, you got instant flowers, maybe some natives, etc. And then to complete the system, on this side, we're going to build what we call green locks. And that basically is going to be, and this is going to be a slope structure, so we're going to take those grow socks and we're going to lay them one on top of each other and just emulate a slope that we would stabilize. Then and out in front, showing a fourth type of use of this kind of technology is we're going to plant a little garden out here using the sock material. And WGR is going to be able to come out here in a few months and be able to have some herbs and maybe some lettuce, radicchio, and so forth. So hopefully you'll have a nice background in the back, and in front a nice garden.
The whole purpose of this living wall demonstration garden is education. By demonstrating this technology on a small scale, we hope to provide an opportunity for engineers and landscape architects to observe the basic construction of these living wall products from Filtrexx and Zanker, and to show how these same techniques can be very effective in stabilizing slopes of all different sizes and grades.
Hi, my name is Brian Hoffman with Filtrexx International, and about 45 days ago, we planted the wall that you see behind you. At the time, we talked about the components and so forth that went into the wall. Now we're now 45 days into it, and you can kind of see what's taken place here. There are, again, three different wall structures here, and what we have here is on the right-hand side, where the concrete earth blocks are, we didn't get the seating rate quite to where we wanted it, and so you definitely see that it's not quite as filled out. Moving on to the left, we have the Trinity wire system. If you'll remember, that system was metal mesh in front of our grow bags. That has now grown out in 45 days, almost covering the entire wall. And then the last portion is if you just take our grow sock and put them on the hillside with either by themselves or maybe in combination with some lockdown netting or geogrid, you can see that that hillside would be totally covered. Again, we only used one variety of fescue, but imagine this having a number of different types of native grasses and or plugs that we could put into it and the variety that you would get. Again, definitely a stabilized retaining wall has been accomplished here.
To learn more about the technology behind creating a living wall, feel free to stop by our demonstration garden at any time during normal business hours, and our staff at WGR Southwest would be happy to answer your questions. WGR Southwest is also a Filtrexx authorized distributor, so make sure to check out our warehouse for a large selection of BMPs from Filtrexx and many other manufacturers.